Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Anna Vanila Arts. I am Anna Vanila, and in this video I'm showing you a new stitch. Have a look. This is a new stitch. It's very easy to do. It's good even for beginners. This is the front side. This is the wrong side, and it's very easy to do. It's only 2 rows, and on the 3rd row what we do, we actually just create a chest formation, but generally it's all the same. It's just 2 rows, 2 simple rows, which one of them is more complicated, which is the 1st row, which changes and gives its beauty to this stitch, to this pattern. So the needles are number 6 cubical in this case. 20 loops, 20 stitches on my needles. It's acrylic yarn. As you can see, it's almost like spiders interlocked, and you can see some sort of like little stars maybe as well. It's very beautiful, very pretty. And let's begin. So the first loop we do not knit, and the last loop in every row we knit it with a purl stitch. So before we start the stitch, I would like to advise you firstly, so you cast on the loops the way you always do, the way you like it, and then you do 2 rows of purl stitches or 2 rows of front stitches. It's all up to you, but this would help to make the edge straight, and only then you start this stitch, this pattern that we begin now. So the first loop we do not knit. The first 2 loops we knit them, 2 loops we knit them with a purl stitch. By the way, this stitch, you need to knit it somehow loosely, because it might create a little bit of a problem in doing the pattern. So we put the yarn behind, and only then we knit it with a front stitch. So then we release the loops. So 1, 2, so 2 stitches. You see I've made it too tightly, and now it's difficult for me to knit it. So 2 stitches, we knit them as 1 purl stitch, then we hold it, and then we push with a needle or with the finger the yarn behind, so that we can knit this same 2 loops with a front stitch, like so, and only then we release. So basically from 2 loops we create another 2 loops in a different kind of knitting. So 2 together, 2 loops together, so we make 1 purl stitch, then we grab this yarn, put it behind, and then we knit the same 2 loops together with a front stitch, and only then we release. So again, 2 loops like this, put put this yarn behind, and then these 2 loops we knitted from a front wall from left to right. We knit them with a front stitch and only then we release it. Make sure it's not tight. So two loops, we do a purl stitch, put the yarn behind. These 2 loops we knitted from left to right with a front stitch, and then we release it. Again, 2 loops with a purl stitch, yarn behind, and we knit the same 2 loops together with a front stitch. So 2 loops, and we do like this until the end of the row, and then I'll show you how to knit the second row. And the last one is always a purl stitch. So reverse the work. So the first loop we do not knit. Now we knit every single stitch. This is the second row. We knit every single stitch, every single loop with a purl stitch. Every single loop as a purl stitch, which is very simple. Then I'll show you the third row. The only thing you do is actually add 1 stitch at the front. So the third row is a chest formation. The first loop we do not knit, and we knit 1 front stitch, 1 knit stitch like so. Then we repeat like in the first row this way of knitting. So 2 purls, 2 from 2 loops we do a purl stitch, we push the yarn behind, and then from left to right we knit these 2 loops. So 2 loops together with a purl stitch, yarn behind, and then I had to knit it a bit more loosely, so it's easier now. Yeah, so 2 loops together with a purl stitch, yarn behind, from left to right, and then we release it. So two loops, 1 purl stitch, yarn behind, and we knit those 2 with a front stitch loosely. So and then the semi-last stitch we knit it with a front stitch, so that we create this chest formation. So this is this one, semi-last one, we knit it with a front stitch, and then we knit a purl stitch for last loop. Then fourth row we knit them all with a purl stitch. So thank you very much for watching and subscribing and for liking my videos. I hope you like this pattern. It's very easy, it's very quick to do, and tag me and see you soon. Bye. So this is how it looks after 4 rows of knitting it, and as you can see, it's stretchy, it's pretty, it's like a web. So thank you very much for watching, and see you soon in my next videos. Bye.